It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Will kick this deep to start us off. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're going to run it. Quick spin on the run. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Powers the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He strikes the tackle. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense. and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
To throw, it's McGooligan. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up a 4th down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Ball handed off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Empty set now, 5 wide. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Gets made on the out route. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback.
And breaks into the clear. Touchdown, LSU. Too much speed for the defense.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Scanning the field, it's McGooligan. This time it's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And the back gets the football. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will keep the offense the football at the 46.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, the timing here is essential between a quarterback and a receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Back to throw. It's Magouligan. Catch made on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quick throw, catch made. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. We'll see what he can do on the return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Looking downfield. It's Magouligan. Makes a quick catch. You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The receiver makes the catch. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to pass. It's McGooligan. On the move now. You know, heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. An inside give now from the shotgun. Spins away from defenders. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Magouligan. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. Look out, room to run here. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Magouligan. It's a quick grab.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Georgia.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. He goes down. They'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
LSU.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Handoff to the single back. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in with this huge lead. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Gets the first and still running.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to pass. It's Magul again. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab!
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Brought down at the 7 with the completion losing closer to the goal line.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Try and muscle for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Scanning the field. It's Magul again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's caught. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run it. That gets the carry. Fights through the tackler. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. They could not stop him.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun handoff here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's McGooligan. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
The defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And there's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Here throw caught on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Oh, man, what a really gutsy play here by this quarterback. Keeping it himself on 4th down, getting the yards he needs to pick up the first down. Good decision.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Grinding away on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Magoo again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense picks it up. Still moving. Touchdown, LSU. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To the air, it's Magouligan. Quick throw to his receiver. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
He missed it. Off target that time. And this remains a 3-score game at 24-point margin. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this.